All right, now let's try it again here. Let's try it again. I think we found the problem here. We found the problem now. Uh, at first, I thought they was just upset because we was talking about these Somalians, but we got more. We even got more of that fraud going on, and now I'm having somebody they starting to agree with us that somebody needs to go to jail. Somebody in government needs to go to jail, not just these filthy Somalians, because technically putting them in jail is better than where they came from anyway. they get they get, they get 3 square meals if we lock them up. So that's better than where they came from anyway. Why should the taxpayers have to pay for them to be in jail? Forget that. But I want you to look at Nick again, exposing some of this crap going on.
This is Quality Learning Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open
They
up.
said they spelt learning wrong.
Don't open up.
Look at this stupid liberal right here. She's there screaming like they're ice. Someone don't open up. She don't even care about the fraud. This is what I mean by these damn liberals are dangerous. She's more concerned. All this fraud, they done stole the money. All she's concerned about is a liberal. This is why I don't have no liberal friends. None. And I'm not upset that I don't have any liberal friends. I'm glad I don't have none.
How do you have ice here, ma'am? I'm literally a YouTuber.
Don't open up.
Ma'am, what do you think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Don't open up. We have ice.
Ma'am, what do you think about this place being licensed for 99 children
Don't open up.
and getting $4 million
Don't
over
open
the
up. It's ice.
$4 million?
Lock this crazy heifer up in a nut ward. See, this is the problem, is people like this. Most people are just probably about a couple of bad days from having a nervous breakdown or going insane anyway.
$1 million in the last 2 years?
Go away.
What do you think about that? Are you in
Go
favor?
away.
Are you in favor of that?
Go away.
You know where
You're
the-
not welcome here.
Are you-
Shame on you.
Are you in favor of...
See, this is where I would be a little different, because I'm going to say, get your dumb ass out my face, because you people are too stupid to know what's good for you. Just because you want to pay for a bunch of foreigners over here, I don't have time for it. Because they're trying to have a reasonable conversation with a wild, crazy lunatic. You can't have no conversation with this damn woman. She's not listening. All of what they're saying about the fraud, it doesn't register with a dumb liberal. These people are insane. They are. It doesn't register with them that the people are stealing them blind. She don't hear none of that. All she knows is that they're just innocent and I love them very much. They're foreigners, but it's okay. They have a right to be here just like you do. It's no use you trying to have a conversation with these people.
$1.9 million going illegally,
Don't open up.
fraudulently to this business that has Quality Learning Center but can't even spell learning right on the door.
Don't open up.
Ma'am, we are not ICE.
I don't care who you are. You don't belong here.
Look how crazy she looks. She looks like a lunatic. I bet she don't even bathe.
I belong here just like you belong here.
Don't open up. It's ice.
You do realize that there's supposed to be 99 children in here at this building, but there's no one here. This is a child.
Look how this nut job looking. He's trying to have a conversation. You might as well like a wild hyena. If you go talk to a wild hyena, it will comprehend you better than this one.
Daycare center.
There's 99 children. Paid $1.9 million this year in CCAP funding. Do you know where the children are? Were they kidnapped? They run away? Where are the children? This is state of Minnesota.
Look how she's looking. This is the Bernie Sanders supporter. You can tell she's a lunatic.
Right here.
And who are you?
My name's
He's your daddy. That's who he is.
Nick Shirley, ma'am.
And who are you with?
Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Yeah, so who are you with here?
Oh, he's just been doing some research investigating the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm with Nick Shirley.
This lady, she's calling us ICE. We're just trying to...
See, you can't have a conversation with these nut jobs. You just can't. Now, I'm going to show you some. I don't know if I showed you this other day. So this part, the lady stood up and tried to said a pledge allegiance to the flag. The Somalians won't even stand up.
The Pledge of Allegiance.
Look at the Muslims. Look at this. Put their hand behind their back.
Flag of the United States.
Immediately, they should be deported. If you're not going to pledge allegiance to the flag, why are you over here? Go pledge allegiance to the Somali flag. But you need to leave this country.
It's America, and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
See, this is our problem right here. It's obvious that they're not going to pledge allegiance to the flag because it's obvious they don't give a damn about what you got going on over here. So why do we leave them over here? Why are we taking care of people who hate us? I don't understand this. Here's another one with now before I show the other one, Nick, I want to show you this report that some of the people are starting to say, why are these people not being arrested? That's what I want to know. That's what I've been trying to say for a while.
Criminal. I personally think it's criminal.
Oh,
I don't think there's any way
100%.
possible that Tim Walsh did not know what was going on with all of this fraud happening in all these daycare centers. Him or
I'm going to
Ilhan
take it
Omar.
a step further. I think this is treasonous. This is an act against the American people. This is knowingly. I believe this is happening knowingly. I believe this is part of how you win elections in Minnesota is you get the huge block of people who are coming here and defrauding the American people and the goodwill of the American people. I am so fed up right now. I wish that you could feel the anger that I have inside of me after seeing this story and realizing the goodwill of the American people is being taken advantage of, and there's not one damn person with handcuffs on. I'm so damn sick of this. David, I'm so sick of it. And I think that the anger I have inside after seeing this, and the anger of seeing the corruption in Washington, D.C., where I'm now working, the corruption at my agency, the corruption at agency after agency, and there's not a damn person in handcuffs. Yet they dragged Roger Stone out of his house. They raided Mar-a-Lago. They attacked President Trump. When are we going to see some effing handcuffs on some effing criminals in this country? The American people have had it up to here, and we want some people locked up, prosecuted, behind bars for the rest of their lives. We're sick and tired of it.
Now, see, that's how I like to hear you talk. When is somebody gonna get prosecuted, effing handcuffed? I like to hear that. I like that tone right there. That's how I feel about it. What are we waiting on? This thing is not charging again. I hope it don't do it again. It's saying it's not, my thing is not charging again, even though it ain't going down all the way now. But see, I like how she's talking here. When is somebody gonna go to jail? That's what we want to know. We want to know when somebody will get locked up. Now, another lady said sort of the same thing. She's saying that why hasn't anybody been, because Pam Bundy is in charge. That's the only thing I can come up with. Pam Bundy is in charge. What do I do with the other lady here? It seems to me as long as Pam Bundy in charge, ain't nobody going to jail. Oh, what did I do with it? Oh, you son of a gun. Okay, let me play this one first then.
Laws and state lawmakers recently pledged to crack down on fraud in state government programs after scandals questioned their oversight.
We got complaints about the Child Care Assistance Program and took a closer look at some of the daycare centers receiving millions of your taxpayer dollars. And we found reports of violations state investigators called a threat to the safety of children at centers that continue to receive those federal dollars.
Jay Cole spent months looking into these issues, and he joins us now with what he's found in a story you're seeing first on 5. Jay.
Yeah, Lindsay, CCAP is a $34 million state program that receives federal funding. It benefits more than 12,000 low-income families each month across the entire state. Learning of growing concerns about the program from sources at the Capitol, I started looking into some of the daycares receiving the most money. Despite many serious safety violations over multiple years, they continue to receive funding. And now some state lawmakers want an investigation into what they call a lack of oversight of the CCAP program.
What you see, here's the thing. If Nick Shirley ain't the only one who did it, but he exposed a lot of it. There's some other people who did some great job. Here's the problem. The people who's in charge, the Pam Bundys and the Cash Patels, now Dan Bongino, he's running for cover. Why is it that Tim Walz, Omar, who married her brother, who committed all kind of, not only did she do immigration fraud, but she's also done some campaign finance fraud. How is this woman getting away with this crap? Unless we got a bunch of corrupt politicians who ain't gonna do a damn thing but talk. Sick of Pam Bundy having a press conference, Cash Patel having a press conference. I don't need no more damn press conferences. Lock some damn body
I started by visiting Quality Learning Center Daycare, so it is that 14B, which sits right in the heart of downtown Minneapolis. Between 2019 and 2023, the Minnesota Department of Human Services found 95 violations at this location. They range from failure to keep hazardous items away from children to no records for 16 children, which include things like immunizations, emergency contacts, and medical needs.
They're all inbreds anyway.
So state investigators placed Quality Learning Center on a conditional license in 2022. I went to the daycare's location several times, and only once did I see people there.
Oh, that's your daycare.
But I did not see any children.
So there are 80 kids in there?
No.
So how can people any journalist can go and find this information, but the bastards in charge down here can't find anything? So when I grew up, you know what I associated with Minneapolis? First of all, the Minnesota Vikings, the football team, and Prince. Those are the only two things that I used to associate, not a bunch of filthy Somalians coming down here stealing our damn stuff. If you're going to come to this country, come the right way and don't be stealing, and you should come over here and take care of yourself. Just think about this. They just ship them in. Some filthy politician brings these people over. They've been doing this since 2014, by the way, because don't forget that Barack Obama helped Omar and the rest of them bring a bunch of Somalians over. This is how they steal elections. This is a prime example how they steal elections. So you're telling me that all of these politicians have brought these people over here, and we supposed to just start spending taxpayers' dollars on these people. These are the same people that didn't even want you to get, remember the Doge money that we were finding? They didn't want us to get a return on that money, which belonged to us in the first damn place, because they're too busy stealing. Thieves never want you to have what belongs to you. All of this stealing going on, but you can't get none of your damn money back. So now, don't forget, Mike Johnson was also one of the ones when Donald Trump was talking about the tariff giving you a stipend back, $2,000 or whatever. When they were talking about the Doge money, Mike Johnson, the funky Republican, was talking about we need to pay our debts down. Why don't that Basil? Why Mike Johnson ain't concerned about that? Mike Johnson is a fraud too. Everybody act like they got integrity. See, the Democrats pretend like they care about the needy and the poor and the migrants and all of the people of color. The Republicans always talking about we got to fight for our constituents in the Constitution. None of them do a damn thing anyway. You're going to tell me that nobody knew this fraud was going on? I just don't buy that. Furthermore, when is somebody going to go to jail?
No. After school? Okay, gotcha. All right, thank you.
DHS declined an interview, but in a statement acknowledged Quality Learning Center was put on a conditional license because of its poor safety record.
Damn the poor safety records. Why they getting damn money? A bunch of foreigners' kids. Why is it our responsibility to take care of foreigners? I just don't understand it. This is what destroys every country. Every country that's ever been destroyed throughout history is because of corrupt leaders, because God punishes them. He punishes the country for electing fraudulent leaders. And when you try to justify a fraudulent leader not doing their damn job, you're just as guilty, damn it. Hell, these people stealing from you and you more upset with the people who expose them. They don't like you talking about nobody with fraud. Like some people didn't even like me talking about making fun of Erica Kirk today. I don't care what nobody said. Nobody acts like that woman was acting. It's ridiculous. She right here doing all these interviews and stuff, then they don't criticize it. If you're going to be in the public platform, receiving money, talking about politics, you're going to get criticism. You don't want to get criticism, go home. Ain't nobody beyond criticism. You out here collecting all millions of dollars and you still don't criticize me. That don't work like that.
But it still received nearly $8 million in taxpayers' money since 2019. its conditional status removed in 2024. I also went to yet another facility, the Minnesota Child Care Center in this South Minneapolis building. I found it at the end of...
See how easy it is for when you give a damn a little bit? If any of these politicians really gave a damn a little bit, they could go down to these centers and find out the information too. They just don't care enough to do. It ain't that they can't find out the information. They just don't give a damn because it doesn't affect them. It ain't their damn money.
Of this small hallway with a steel door, no windows, and no visible security cameras.
That's the sign for the place.
State records show between 2021 and 2023, the daycare had 36 violations, some of them serious. They failed to request initial background checks on 6 staff in 2023 and failed to request repeat background checks on 8.
None of these schools are never in compliance. Now, you try to go open up a daycare. I'm telling you, I knew people who ran daycare. You try to go open up a daycare, being American citizens, they'll crawl up you with a magnifying glass. See, too many of these damn liberals work for these government agencies, and they're such bleeding heart, pearl-clutching liberals that they'll just ignore all the violations by a bunch of damn foreigners, but they don't want you owning anything. My dad used to say this when I was a boy. He said, a foreigner can come over here and get any kind of loan they want, and they don't even have to pay it back. Sometimes he said they'll make them pay it back in 5 years. This is when I was a little boy. Because it used to be all of the Asian was coming over getting all these damn loans. He said they wouldn't give me a loan, but they give all these foreigners a loan. They don't even have to pay it back. If they do, it's 5 years, and sometimes they never pay it back. Let me tell you the new scheme they do, because I know this personally. Now, I'm going to tell you all the stuff I know, but I know it personally. The Indians, the Pakistanians, and all those people from that side, what they do is they open up convenience stores. Not what somebody told me. I know this for a fact. They open up convenience stores. They run up a bunch of bills. They get a bunch of stuff. They get the vendors to bring them a bunch of stuff. They run a high bill up. They pretend like they went out of business. They put it in their brother's or their cousin's name, and they don't have to pay the vendors. They just ignore the vendors. And then they'll do it again. Because it's a bunch of them. Well, this is a different company now. This is the scam we allowed these foreigners to come over, raping our damn country dry. And your politicians don't do a damn thing about it. Nothing.
Staff in 2024. Ultimately, the state would accept corrective documentation on these violations.
Wasn't anybody here last time either.
I visited several times, and each time, no apparent sign of any workers. And each time, no apparent sign of any children.
Do you think there's anybody there?
Since 2018, Minnesota Child Care Center, however, received $11.5 million.
Look at all the money they're throwing around. They don't want you to get a damn $2,000 check. Because they said we can't afford that right now. But these foreigners can come over 11, 8 million, 13 million, billions of dollars being given to a bunch of foreigners, but you better not ask for no damn money. You better not ask for some of your money back that they stole from you in the first damn place. You don't claim a certain thing. They'll harass the hell out of you. But the foreigners steal your money, and the government officials, the reason they're able to steal it is somebody in the government is allowing this. Please don't ignore that. Please don't ignore that the government officials are the ones allowing this to happen. It couldn't happen without them allowing it. If it wasn't for the damn, politicians working in office to make the NGOs shut down. Matter of fact, RICO statute on most of these NGOs. Anybody running these NGOs, RICO statute, lock them down, shut it down. Stealing you blind. You said ain't the only program. Just about every government-ran agency is full of corruption and fraud. Every last one of them. Welfare, Medicaid, Medicare, whichever one you need, EPA, whichever one you need, FBI, DOJ, CIA, fraud galore. But you better make sure you file everything on the money you actually earn. Sons of bitches can steal your damn money, milk you dry. Nothing ever happened to. So this lady right here, let me show you another one. This particular lady right here, she said what I say.
To every single person who signed one of those checks should go to jail.
Amen. Period. The Somalians are not signing the checks themselves. Somebody's writing these checks, sending it to them. Everybody who signed the check needs to go to jail. That's including the Tim Walls and the Omar.
Every person who is in government who had any oversight over any of that should either be prosecuted or fired.
No, they should be prosecuted. None of that fired. They should be prosecuted.
Because they failed. We are going to see that this is happening across the United States. It's going to be happening everywhere because.
You know why? Because the Democrats are communists. Republicans are communists too. Some of them are communists, and some of them are stealing, so they can't point the finger, because then people start looking at them stealing.
Because we have created a system that incentivizes fraud, that encourages fraud, and that rewards fraud.
Amen.
And, we bring in the family members and the extended relatives of all these people who are committing the fraud. We naturalize them into U.S. citizens. We have,
See, they should have their citizenship stripped. Like Omar should have a citizenship stripped and send her back to Somalia.
Election integrity issues.
See, if they did that, then some healthy fear would get in the rest of them. But here we have this Mr. Maryland man. They can't even keep him in his damn country. He was in El Salvador, and the Trump administration is so ballless that they allowed them to bring him back over here. He's out of jail, and they got a gag on them. You can't make this up. So how are we going to get anything done when we can't even get one damn illegal who was caught in the very act of transporting damn illegals? We can't even keep him locked up. See, this is why I was talking about the strong leadership.
With non-citizens voting, every part of our system needs to be torn down and rebuilt to stop this. And the first step in all of that is a moratorium.
No. The first step is you got to prosecute. Because, see, whenever you come in and you have an infection, they got to clean out the infection. You don't leave the infection in there. You got to clean that, scrape that out. Then you got to try to kill the bacteria. You get whatever it's antibiotics, whatever you need to do. But you don't leave the infection in there. These government officials who's been in office is an infection. They have infected our whole system. It ain't just Tim Walz, it's Republicans and Democrats. Omar. They won't even prosecute Omar when we already know for a fact she married her damn brother. See, the infection must be dealt with, and they won't even deal with the infection. How the hell is anything else going to get done?
To give us an opportunity to get our house in order, because clearly our house is not in order. And this isn't just $8 billion being thrown out the window. This is our money. This is the money that we worked our tails off all year long and paid the government in taxes, being tossed away so that these folks can get rich off us.
They're driving new cars and everything else. And all we get is Pam Bundy and Cash Patel posting what they're going to do. Y'all need to be fired because you already failed. It's too late for them to do something now. Y'all already failed. And if you're not telling me if Tim Walz and Omar is not held responsible, you're not doing your damn job. I'm sorry. It's like it's an inside job. If somebody works at the bank and the person coming in and says, give me all your money, they don't have no gun, and they just hand them all the money, say, I got some more for you. Give them all the money, teach them what time to come when we got the most money here. Don't you think they need to be held responsible for that? So if Donald Trump won't fire them, your presidency is going to be a failure. I don't care how much success you have financially. If you leaking, if you're on the Titanic and the Titanic is leaking, you said we bring all this money, it don't make no difference because it's all going out the back door. See, I said that the strongest leader that I've seen that's willing to lock up judges and prosecutors is El Salvador's El Presidente. It ain't even close. He's the number one uno, the toughest leader in the damn world as we speak. He locked up not only the gang members, put them on chain gangs. He shut down the drug cartels. When the judges and the prosecutors tried to protect him, he locked up the damn judges and the damn prosecutors. In his city, it's safe as hell. The people love him. He didn't give a damn about one party crying about this, all this nicey nice stuff. Lock these sons of bitches up, man. They gonna keep doing it because you won't do nothing to them. Until you bust somebody in their mouth, they don't understand how to stop. The president of El Salvador is the baddest bastard on planet Earth right now. I don't care what nobody says. It ain't even close to me. We got these rogue judges telling Donald Trump what to do. They released this Mr. Maryland man out and put a gag order on the DHS. Said, y'all better not even talk about it. What country are we in? It's ridiculous, man. And number 2 on the list is the Russian president, Vladimir Putin. You think he'll let somebody else, some judge, a rogue judge, be telling them how to run their damn country when they're breaking the damn law? No, he wouldn't do that. Oh, I'm not saying a quad boy. He's number 2. Donald Trump may be number 3. As far as tough on the toughest leaders, it ain't even close. I ain't gonna argue with nobody. Because as long as you letting some damn rogue damn judge and dictate what the president of the United States do, don't tell me how tough you are. We got law. Get the hell out of here with that. They tried to lock you up. 4 different courts that tried to lock you up, trumped up charges. We got all the evidence on Letitia James. We got all the evidence on Omar. We got all the evidence on Adam Schiff. Ain't nobody going to jail yet. Tell me how tough you are. That was worse than a video I was watching today. I was laughing with Clever with it. Some dude just kept on running his mouth. Oh, Clever, baby, would you send that one to me? This dude was running his mouth talking about what he want to do. You don't want none of me right there. Got the living hell beat out of him running his mouth. See, sometimes when you talk too much, you're going to get close on a guy running your mouth. Guess what he's going to do? Pop you in the mouth. Because all that talking and stuff will get you hit in the mouth. Because sometimes the first punch is the key punch. If you hit that sucker the first time in the right place, he can talk all he wants to. Don't care how tough he is. You hit him in the right place, that brain starts swimming. He was running his mouth. See, Donald Trump has not kicked the damn deep steak in the mouth yet. See, if he had just did one bad thing, like shipped Omar back to Somalia. See, I don't give a damn what the judge said. Lock the judge up. That one damn judge, and as a matter of fact, even the Supreme Court over in El Salvador, he said, I'll lock up the Supreme Court people. You're not going to be corrupt. Don't tell me about no law when you breaking the damn law yourself. Don't try to dictate. See, this is what you got to understand. If we're going to have regulations like uniboxing match, they got rules. They got certain weights for the gloves. You cannot wrap your hands a certain way. There's rules. You can't hit below the belt. But see, the minute they start a street fight, don't tell me to fight fair now. I don't want to hear none of that. We can fight fair long as you fighting fair. The minute you hit below the belt or you do something that's outside of that right there, all bets are off. See, that's the mindset you got to have. You have to have a street mindset with these freaking demons. These are criminals. Democrats are damn criminals. And as long as you playing patty cake with them, with this fake stuff, ain't nothing going to get done. They ain't scared of they ain't scared of these people. What the hell would they be scared of? You ain't going to do nothing. When somebody know you ain't going to do a damn thing to them, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Thank you, my love. I want to show you something. This is how you do when somebody keep running their mouth. You just punch them in the mouth. Quit all that talking. That'll break them up. See, this fella right here was running his mouth. I guess he thought because he just got the pen, dude was supposed to be scared of him or something. Baby, you didn't send it. You forgot to put the attachment on. Let me call Clever. Hold on a minute. She said, but she forgot to put the attachment on. Let me get my little sweet Clever on the phone because she didn't put the attachment on there. Okay, it's the other attachment on there, baby. Okay, thank you. All right, bye. Okay, I want to show you something. See, this is what happens when you start running your mouth too much. Now, people say, well, I don't advocate violence. I don't advocate violence too unless it's necessary. See, real men know when there's a time for violence. I'm not saying you go around and be doing violence, But every man has to have the propensity to act, to go completely like Rambo when somebody gets too far out of line. See, you gotta be under control, acting normal as can possibly be, try to get along with everybody. But the minute about to get too far out of line, you gotta let them know what time is. All that talking ain't gonna do you no good, because some people don't listen to that. Some people has to be punched in the mouth. See, Donald Trump ain't learned this yet. You think you can have a rational conversation with these demons? You just can't. I know the type. I'm telling you, you cannot have a rational conversation with these damn people, man. And anytime you try to talk to them too nice, I'm gonna tell you what they'll do. If this damn thing won't even load, I'll be damn. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna see if I can just, without download it, I'm gonna see if I can just let you see what I. Sometimes it won't let me show. Let me see if it. Okay, let me see if I can. Y'all gotta tell me if y'all can hear it though, because sometimes when I just try to share the page, y'all can't hear it. So you tell me, can you hear it? Because it wouldn't let me download it. And you tell me, can you hear this? Wait a minute. Why is it okay? Are y'all able to hear that? Before I go any further, I don't know if y'all can. I want to make sure y'all can hear that. Did anybody? It's low. Okay, it's low. Let me turn it up soon. All right, we're gonna try it again now. Okay, let me make it.
Get your guy, my man. Get your guy. Get your guy, my man. Get your guy. What you gonna do, nigga? Bro, I'm trying to save you, my nigga. How you gonna save me? You can't save me, nigga. I don't need to be saved, nigga. I'm from the east side. I was from Texas, punk. You a punk.
Oh! Oh! Baby, help him! Okay. Oh!
Bro.
Okay, that's enough. Derek, come on, let's go.
Which you insinuate?
Now you see that? You see that? See, what happened is that he was talking a lot of trash, blap, 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 running your mouth. He got so close on the guy. See, that's where you messed up. And first of all, you get that close on the butt, of course he can hit you. But he was running his mouth, being a badass. See, now he got his ass whooped in front of his woman. Because you know when they get in the argument, now she'll say, oh, you bad now. When that dude was whipping you, you wasn't so bad then. This is why you don't go start running your mouth too damn much. If you're going to do something, stop talking and just do it. Quit running your mouth so much. He was telling them where he's from. Nobody cares where you're from. I hate when somebody tells me, I'm from such and such. I don't care. What difference does that make to me? Where you from? There's a bunch of people in your state got killed. A bunch of people in that state got killed. That state, whatever you from. I'm from New York. I'm from Texas. I'm from Florida. I don't care. He was running his mouth too much. And then, see, this is what Donald Trump got to learn. Quit letting Cash Patel come on here running his mouth. Tell him to punch something. Tell Pam Bundy to hit something. Knock something out. Lock somebody up. Let's watch it again.
Hey, nigga, get your guy, my man. Get your guy, my man.
See, the governor guy was telling him, get your guy, my man. I don't want to have to do this to him. Get your guy.
Get your guy. Get your guy, my man. Get your guy. What you gonna do, nigga? Bro, I'm trying to save you, my nigga. How you gonna save me? You can't save me, nigga. I don't need to be saved, nigga. I'm from the east side. I was from Texas, punk. You a punk.
Oh! Baby, help him! Okay.
His woman is saying, okay, that's enough of my man getting beat up.
Bro.
Okay, baby. Okay, that's enough. Derek.
He pushed him into the dirt. Oh my God. When he shoved his head in there, that's one to grow. Shut your mouth. Quit thinking you're bad. Everybody think you're bad. I don't matter how bad you is. Somebody can get you. Quit starting stuff. I don't understand why people start stuff. See, everybody knows that Pam Bundy and Cash Patel is not going to do anything. Donald Trump will get on here bragging on Cash Patel and Pam Bundy. They're doing a great job. Quit lying. Quit lying. They're not doing a good job. If this was Mr. El Salvador president, Nabib, whatever his name is, I can't pronounce his name, but he's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. See, if that was in his country, no damn judge, no damn prosecutor would tell him to stop a criminal and let a criminal that we have evidence that the criminal broke the law. This freaking Mr. Meriden man is singing songs in Spanish on TikTok, mocking the Trump administration, taking your manhood, man. I'd be embarrassed. If I was Donald Trump, I'd be saying, y'all embarrassed the hell out of me. Some foreigner who's in the MS-13 gang member broke the law. Y'all shipped him to El Salvador. Marco Rubio and all y'all say he wasn't coming back. The judge made y'all bring him back, then made you release him out of jail, and then they put a gag order on you and said, deal with that. What did the Trump administration do? Not a damn thing. Ran their mouth, talking about how tough you are. You ain't tough. So you over there doing something to Venezuela, dropping bombs on it. Come on, get over here and do something. There's no way that no damn illegal who we caught in the very act should be getting away with this crap. Then you don't want me to talk about it. Of course I'm going to talk about it. You can't talk like a badass and then let somebody punk you like this. Freaking Maryland man around here singing on TikTok in Spanish. We got the video. I showed you the video. The video shows him getting stopped by the police officers with a bunch of damn illegals in the vehicle. He had already been convicted of being an MS-13 gang member. He beat his wife, and then they told the Trump administration, let him out of jail, and you better not talk about a gag order on you. Guess what they did? Tucked him between their legs and walked around, got on the internet and talked like a badass. Y'all in charge. You're in charge of the FBI, the DOJ, you got the presidency, but you're talking like about, maybe we should get Pete Hester what we do. Let's do a war over here. Department of War. Why don't we do a war on these damn illegals who's constantly breaking the law and y'all ain't doing a damn thing about it? I don't want to hear none of that tough talk. Don't tell me how tough you are. Show me. Show me how bad you are. So a bunch of people talk like that, but do it. They up here mocking y'all. Some rogue judge is telling the president of the United States that he can't ship an illegal criminal out the damn country. You can't make this up. Matter of fact, they shipped him out the country. He said, go get him. Marco Rubio and the Trump administration said, we're not going to go get him. They said, yes, you are. Go get him. Went and got him, brought him back. They put him in jail, said they were going to deport him again. They said, no, you ain't. Let him out of jail. Let him out of jail. He's on TikTok doing TikTok videos mocking y'all. Make it make sense, please. Don't tell me how tough you are. Show me. There's a lot of people talking stuff. Nobody, if I was the president, there's no way they punking me like that. They'd have to lock me up because I lock the judge up. It ain't no way in the hell I'm going for that one. If you're telling me that the Democrats can try to lock up, they raided Donald Trump's house, went through his wife's underwear, gave permission, the DOJ then under Merrick Garland gave them permission, use deadly force if they get out of line. Once you send you to court, I mean, Fonnie Willis was paying her boyfriend. All of them was doing corrupt to try to get you locked up. She still ain't going to jail. They keep telling her, yeah, she's still talking trash because y'all ain't doing nothing to her. She gave her boyfriend over $700,000 to lay the pipe to her. Anything happened to her? No. Can't make this up. They keep telling us they tough. I want you to prove to me that you bad. See, this is sometimes people be running their mouth how bad they are right there. See that guy how he was running his mouth? He thought he was bad. That dude popped him in the mouth, beat him down while he was running, rammed his head into the damn trash can. Was he talking after you did that to him? See, a good ass whipping will shut that mouth up. I'm telling you for a fact. Put enough pain on people is the universal language. When you whoop somebody's ass, they know when to shut up. All that talking, blap, 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 it ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't moving. They don't care nothing about Karen Patel talking to them. They don't care about you locking up a couple of Somalians. The ones who gave them the money ain't being locked up. Omar still talking trash. Tim Walz still talking trash. He said a white man is responsible. Tim Walz is the white man responsible. He's saying the other white man is responsible. Please make it make sense. These Somalians are coming over here mocking us. The Haitians doing it. El Salvador is doing it. the Ukrainians doing it. Afghanistan, they coming over here dropping off babies. We're paying them the screw. Technically, they're our pimps because they're coming over here having sex, having babies, and then we're giving them money in order to screw. Like they're some kind of porn stars or something. Let's pay them to screw, give them health care, free food, everything you can name. We're going to give it all to you. And Donald Trump and the rest of them are on the internet talking, posting videos. Shut up. Sick of that crap. Talking like you don't do a damn thing but talk. So all they do is talk. Run your mouth. Everybody, oh, we're going to do it. See, if the Democrats get in office, they'll show you how to do it. One thing I respect about them damn Democrats, them communist bastards, when they make a threat that they're going to do something to you, guess what they're going to do? They're going to do that. You remember when your parents used to promise you an ass whooping? When we get home, you'll get your ass whooped. If my mom or daddy said that you getting that whooping when you get home, when they said you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Now, sometimes they give you the pile of whooping. They'll promise you next time it's time for it. Now go out there and give me a switch off that tree so I can beat the hell out of you with that switch off the tree. They'll tell you to go get the switch so they can whoop your ass with the switch that you went and got. See, that's how you get respect. See, we had respect for our parents because they whooped our ass. They don't got no respect for the Trump administration. They ain't scared of y'all. Like Bernie Mac, you say, I ain't scared of you. They're not scared of you because you ain't doing nothing but running your damn mouth on the internet. See, that's what we supposed to do. Y'all in charge. Y'all in the FBI. Let me be the FBI director. Okay, because I'm hiring nothing but gladiators. I'm going to go in there and clean house. Ain't none of y'all, what you was doing for the last 5 years? Fired. What you was fired. Because you ain't going to play that little game y'all played on Dan Bongino and Kaz Patel when they came in. We're so happy to have you here. We've been waiting for you guys. And Dan Bongino with his dumb ass went on the internet and started saying, they told us they was happy to have us. Fool, that's like some hooker telling you that you're wonderful. Oh, I think you're so handsome. You're paying her, fool. That's like these tricks that go to the strip club and the stripper's giving them attention, dancing on them. Every time they come in there, ooh, I just love when you come in. And he's like, she just loves me so much. She's so happy. Fool, you're paying her. See if she do that when you ain't paying her. See, the Somalis pretend like they love this mayor down here, Jacob Jackass, because he's like a trick that's paying them. Matter of fact, they're making us be the tricks for the Somalis, the Haitians, the ones from Mexico, from El Salvador. We're nothing but a bunch of tricks because we're paying these damn people to come over here and rip us off. Then they talk trash about it, like they're slapping us around, like, get it right. You go get my bitch, better have my money. That's technically what they're telling us. Go get my money. And then we'll have we have Sean Hannity inviting these people on his show. Such as thank you for the great job, Senator. Thank you for the great research. Ain't nobody going to jail, nigga. Somebody needs to get locked up. If nobody ain't getting locked up, they don't care about you talking about that. They be talking, oh, we gonna do this. Then such a, oh my God, you're a great American. Thank you so much for revealing this. It doesn't make, tell John Solomon, it don't make no difference. Nobody's going to jail. Until somebody goes to jail, ain't nothing gonna change. I don't care what nobody says. Because if you just say I stole $3 million from the government, and all you're gonna do is come on the internet and says, that damn doctor of common sense has stole $3 million, but I get the chance to keep my money, I don't go to jail. Talk about me all day long. I don't really care. Kim Walls ain't going to jail. Omar ain't going to jail. She done got $30 million richer. They won't even lock her up. We got all the evidence on her. Big face Tish James is still running her pie hole. Mortgage fraud galore. If any one of y'all in the Common Sense Nation had committed mortgage fraud, you'll be in prison right now. They'll lock you up already. Hell, you damn right they would have. Tax evasion, everything you can name, these people that done it. Nobody goes to jail. Not one single deep state person has went to jail. Hillary run her pie hole and she got caught right in the very act. Matter of fact, the Clinton Foundation was selling all kind of uranium and everything else. They said, no, don't worry about that. Joe Biden confessed to firing the prosecutor on video. What did the Republicans do? Not a damn thing. Nothing. James Comer was talking about how he was going to get Joe Biden, he was going to impeach him. As soon as Joe Biden got out of office, wrote a book, got rich off the book. Now he's still running his power. Fire that bastard. Matter of fact, investigate James Comer. Sick of these people. James Comey, the former FBI director, he mishandled classified information. We should have knew that was fake. When Sandy Berger, remember that? He went in there and stuffed the paperwork, the classified paperwork in his pants. They wouldn't even lock him up. Got him caught in the very act of stealing the document. It was something very important he was trying to hide. Did the Republicans do anything to him? Hell no. They got on the internet and told you, they wrote books about it. They came on the internet. They got shows. Everybody's patting them on the back. People donating to their campaign. I wish I would send you bastards $1 damn. I wish I would. All they do is talk. And then people get mad at me. You just need to give them a chance, bastard. I've been doing this for 25 years. I gave them a chance. What you talking about? Ever since I've been paying attention to politics, they ain't done a damn thing but talk. Since I've been born, they ain't done nothing but talk. We went further and further up in debt the whole time. Is the country getting better? Homelessness. Let's deal with homelessness. Gavin Newsom should be under a prison in California. Think about this. The homeless situation could easily be solved. You know what the main problem is with the homeless situation? First of all, mostly everybody who's homeless is mostly out of two problems. Sometimes there may be somebody in between them, but it's usually these two right here. Most of these people are on drugs. They're drug addicts. That's why they are homeless. Secondly, most of the other part of most of them are mentally ill, needs to be in some kind of home. They're mentally ill. Ain't about 5% that's homeless that just had a couple of heart knock things. That happens sometimes. That's 95% of them are on drugs or mentally ill. We can solve the homeless problem if we just do that. These crazy people are running around stabbing people. We won't even lock them up. Some criminal who broke the law, he didn't got arrested 40 times in the last 3 years, and you're going to let him out of jail. No damn body who gets arrested 40 times in 3 years should ever get out of prison again. I don't give a damn if it's for 40 misdemeanors. You're not going to do the right thing. Use the criminal. Your mind is corrupt, and there's no way we should keep letting you out of jail. So you got to kill somebody, and they're still letting them out of jail if they kill somebody. We imported murderers in this country. As a matter of fact, about 14,000 people who was already convicted of murder in another country. We knew about it. We still brought them over. That's your politicians, and I'm supposed to have confidence in you? I will not. I'm going to criticize whoever I want to because these people are criminal-minded. And you must understand this. Until the Trump administration does something about that, nothing's going to happen. Matter of fact, remember when Donald Trump was saying that there was no tax on tips? But here's the thing with no tax on tips. The people in New York and California said, we're not going to abide by that. We're not going to let you have no tax on tips. This is how much they hate you. The woman right here is saying
graceful. People live off of tips. So for her to do that is just, it's disheartening. It's upsetting. I'm Zoe. I work at the Embassy Diner for 2 years. It's very disappointing. I was looking forward to that when the president was running, so it's a little disappointing. It's all my livelihood. Really, we live off of tips, so getting taxed on them and losing money is definitely a big hit, and it makes living a little bit more difficult. And now knowing that it can't happen in New York is a little frustrating.
Did you hear that? So in other words, the poor that they say they care some, the poor working people, they're telling her, Kathy Holcomb in New York saying, we don't give a damn, we're going to charge you tax on your tips. You're not getting that, but the illegals can have it.
Frustrated. It's like losing money, so it's hard, especially when everything's so expensive in life right now, and you know, that's my livelihood. That's how I eat. That's how I feed myself and my family, so. Maybe a couple hundred, close, to like 1,000 possibly, depending on the hours put in also. My mother's been a waitress for 30-something years, and she took care of 5 kids waitressing. So now knowing, if we were to go back and we were younger again and she was leaving the taxes on tips, it would have really affected mine and my siblings' lives growing up. So it's very upsetting. We've been in the restaurant business our whole life, so this is just what we know as diners. My father owned diners, my mom's parents own diners. It's just, this is our family's business.
Now think about that. So even when President Trump tries to help out those people who are struggling, they say we'll just ignore that. We'll just ignore the people who's struggling. We'll make sure that you don't even get that. This is insane. This is the insanity of what goes on in this country. These people hate you, but they want to bring the foreigners over and just give them a bunch of free stuff, but you don't get the same damn benefits as they get. And you better not even ask for it, damn it. You don't deserve this. Can't make this up, man. All these foreigners coming over, stealing money, taking our money, we ignore this. Until the Trump administration locks up somebody from the deep state, I'm not going to think you serious. Somebody from the deep state needs to be locked up. Period. End of discussion. Don't tell me nothing about how tough you is on anything until you lock somebody up from the damn deep state. That is a fact. I don't know why it's so hard to understand that you have to lock these people up, because if you don't lock them up, they're going to keep doing the same damn thing. It's criminals steal. That's what they do. And they ain't going to stop until something happens to them. That's the sad part. Anyway, we got to get out of here. Sorry we had a little technical difficulties. I think I fixed it. It happens. Now, in case you don't want to talk about politics, sometimes you're not interested in talking about politics. If you want to just entertainment, that's what Clever and I are going to be doing on our station. It's pure entertainment. Cooking, having fun, all kind of topics, health topics. That's what we're going to be talking about. We ain't going to talk about politics on that station. It's when you get away. Like when you used to watch football, you didn't want to talk about politics. You want to watch football or basketball. When you go to that station, it ain't even politics. It's all about us having some fun and laughing and do something. If you haven't subscribed to the Dr. and Clever's experience, please go over and subscribe. Show us some love so we can build it up. Sometimes we're going to just be over there just having fun. We're gonna start doing lives over there. And it's going to be all kind of different subjects. We may even find some songs and we'll evaluate some songs. Like, did you understand that what this song was saying back then? We may even do some of that, do some fun stuff over there when we're just having fun. We may start doing it on nights. When everybody's off, we can just relax and just have fun and not even talk about politics. Sometimes you want to get away from politics. That's what entertainment used to be. Not all the entertainment now. They want to talk about politics and actually act political. So that's what we're going to be doing. So hope that you'll get over and subscribe to us. God bless you. Stay strong out there, Common Sense Nation. Good night.